Before I successfully quitted smoking, I tried every possible method on the market. From vapes to reducing the amount, it felt like there's nothing solving my problem except this method. So in this video, I'm gonna share every simple detail in this method so you copy the strategy. So first of all, we have to understand the problem. And I want you to ask these two questions to yourself. What do you want? We know it's kind of deep philosophical question, but in this case, we want to quit smoking. It's obvious. And how you're trying to handle this situation. If you're a guy like me in the past, you're trying to seek out for external sources. And that means therapy sessions, vapes, gums, and so many more tools like that. But I must say this, smoking is an internal problem to handle. External problems like having a broken leg and it's bleeding needs an outer help, like a doctor basically. If he doesn't go to the doctor, his leg is gonna bleed basically all across the road. It's gonna create a mess and he's not gonna walk. Maybe he's gonna die. This situation is obvious because the bleeding is in front of us. We could see it with our bare eyes. But smoking, no. The thing is happening inside. So I want you to imagine an anxious person. He's worrying about the thoughts in his gut, in his head, and he's not living a present life because of this. And what most anxious person does, yes, some of them gonna sit there and not seek out for any help, fine. But some of them are gonna go to doctor and ask, oh, I have this, I don't know what to do, please help. And what's gonna doctor do? He's gonna sign a pill and give it to him. And most of the time it's Prozac, which is pretty useless. And once this anxious guy starts to use the pill, he would kind of start to feel relaxed and start to think, oh, this is a solution for my problem. But no, his only symptoms got slowed down. Literally, his brain cannot function anymore because of the Prozac. That's what this health practitioners does to us when we want to quit smoking. If you want to seek for outer soul self, which is doctor in this case, they're gonna give you a pill to destroy the nicotine molecules. But it's not gonna happen instant and it's gonna be much more painful to experience than cravings only. If you really want to handle this problem, you must address the root cause you got. Because all of us chasing a certain outcome with this thing. And the outcome we're chasing is happiness. And no, I know you're not smiling when you light a cigarette, I know. But happiness stands for a certain outcome. Just imagine any habit you're doing in this world. Whether you sit and record videos like me or opening your eyes into beautiful sunset, you're always seeking happiness in life. Because first, this way has least resistance. And the second, we have the most joy in there. So it's kind of no-brainer to jump on this habit. And with smoking, we kind of chase the same feeling too. And there's two main cornerstones to understand this happiness situation. One desire is you want to seek pleasure as human beings. And in smoking sense, you want to drink smoking with your coffee maybe, or you want to be a social smoker around other smokers. And the second one is avoiding pain. Let's say you're this anxious guy like we speak in the previous minutes, and you wanted to basically smoke to suppress your emotions. That represents the pain avoidance and it will lead to pleasure in the short run. But all of us know in the long run we're gonna torture ourselves, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. It's bad. All of us know, and all of us trying to address the situation with the negative consequences. But the solution lies in the positives. You have to realize the positive outcomes that you're gonna get when you quit. You shouldn't say, oh, I have to quit smoking because I'm feeling deprived from energy and other bad consequences. You should say, oh, once I quitted smoking, I'm gonna gain so much energy that I want to stand up like a rock from this bed. It's all matter of a paradigm shift. And once you handle that, there's literally no obstacle to pass. Except this one. Until we get to this point, you understand smoking is your happiest option and you're kind of giving yourself a pain avoidance or pleasure seeking with this habit. That's why you felt immense cravings and pain when you tried to quit, because technically you're trying to quit something which just makes you happy and useful. So to pass this last obstacle, we have to find much more better option. I want you to ask yourself to this. If you weren't smoking even one cigarette, what would you do in your life? How would you look yourself? How would you treat other people? And so many more life-oriented questions. This will gonna give the answer. And once you answer that, hold on to it. This is the life that you want to live in, either with cigarettes or without cigarettes. But once you start adopt this lifestyle, you're gonna say, oh, why I'm smoking anyway? Because you're already happy, you're already avoiding the pain. Because you're living the life you want. In general, that's the whole point of humankind. Whether you want to be like the monk or you want to become a billionaire, The process is the same. Happiness. That's why we got hooked onto this habit. There's nothing more than that. No, it's not ammonia. No, it's not chemicals. Literally, we become addicted because of our thoughts and desire to be happy. And once you tackle that, you're not gonna crave cigarettes one or another again. Because you already become a non-smoker in the start. You're already living the life you wish to with the least effort and resistance, like we speak so. And once you reach this point, I want to congratulate you because you become one of us. And if you want to quit smoking once and for all, there's a link in the description, book a call with me so we could handle the situation together. This is I2, and I see you around, my friend.